Back to the rank grind. Okay, so opponent is taking a little bit of time here. I have hay fever, so I apologize for the sound. This is a slow hand. We do need red or green mana. However, we did draw green, so we're good. Right. 100% this is Golgari Food. Yes, there's the cat. Right, would love if we had a Vanishing Verse. Oh no, they have the oven, so we can't do that now. So, with that in mind, we are going to use the Whale of Forgotten here to bounce the oven. Which we'll do. Okay, so we are on the drain, and we definitely need to get life gain down. So yes, Ancient Cauldron Cornucopia is going to prove its worth again. I had to shut the window because my neighbor is banging, doing some construction in his garden. Right, there's a Sephiroth, which is interesting. So this is the combo version. You saw they have tutors, they're ready to go. So let's just hit Niv for the reload. Gain 5 life, go back up to 19.
Reload.
2 hits, but they are 2 good hits. So a Vanishing Verse and a Clarion. So they are milling. There's double cat. So if they can find the Yagra, the Eater of All here, they fully can combo off. So with that in mind, let's try and deal with that. Right, they level up to level 3. They are just checking their graveyard. There's no Yagra yet. They are milling. They sack everything to reanimate a Sephiroth. Like that. Right. So, here's the funny thing. I'm not too worried about a Sephiroth flip. Because I can get anything I want. But right now what I'm going to do is...
Oh, he did.
Hit the Deafening Clarion. This will kill the Sephiroth and permanently exile it. We can then Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
The Scavenger's Talent, which will prevent them from having the loop here. They're trying to mill us now in response because they know we're gaining a ton of life. Go up to 23. Dredge's Insight. They're going to mill, gain life. There's the Yagra. So they are about to fully combo off here. All they need to do is cast that Yagra. So we've got no choice here. This is a prime example of why we run main board Unmoored Ego. So let's bring to light, find our saving grace here. Unmoored Ego, go Unmoored Ego.
Try again.
We're going to take that Yagra Eater of All and we'll do a deck check to make sure there's nothing else too scary. So all the Yagras are gone. They literally just have one more Sephiroth, I think, and that's the only thing that could truly kill us. Sorry, also the talents, if they start milling us, could be our kill here. But right now, the incidental amount of Cauldron Familiar damage... Oh, there is a talent. There's a tutor for the next Sephiroth. So, let's Wandering Mind, gain 2 life. I've missed playing this card. We'll grab this Maelstrom Pulse. We will take out the Scavenger's Talent.
Nope.
They're going to mill us a bit in response. I think they might be a bit annoyed when they realize they've milled a bunch of our stuff and we have Joshua's to reanimate stuff. Yeah, they've milled us a lot. It's gone. Play the land tapped. We're not going to attack in yet. There's a Sephiroth, so they can do 3 damage because they can, no, 2 damage because they can only sack twice. Unless they have a deadly rivalry. No, there's a goose. So they just return more. Yep. Okay, so then that's just Joshua. Gain 2 life. Let's loot away 2 cards because we could do with finding... Play another land, play a Garland. Grab the Urion into hand. We can swing in for 2 in the air. Put him on 25. They can't attack him with Sephiroth to get his trigger. They can only sack 1 thing here. Scavenger's Talent is the only thing we're worried about. Once we find an answer for Sephiroth, I think we're okay. There's our 3rd Joshua. Right. With that in mind, we're going to go straight to Yorion. Should have probably attacked first. This was just me getting a little too excited. Double blink all of these. And then hold it back, because in theory now, the stack should work. Yes, excellent. Vanishing first for Sephiroth, good. No solid removal, but with Joshua, we'll put away a Garland and the other Joshua. And now we can pass back. They go for the Scavenger's Talent, so in response to them attempting to level that up, we will Vanishing Verse it.
Bye.
And they will concede to that, realizing that we have answers to most of their stuff. Sideboard wise, Calling Ritual. No more lies to exile anything truly scary. I think we're pretty set for this. I think we take out... I took out 2 board wipes I don't know about and a Garland. We'll try it back like this. There is no guarantee. I mean, I'm assuming this person is a huge fan of Final Fantasy, and I'm hoping they've come to Pioneer to try out this deck, seeing what the Sephiroth can actually do. So I do like in that regard. Okay, we got no black, but we have got red and white. This is me double checking which way the verges are. Because it's super confusing to me that the verges don't necessarily say this red. The color on the left is what you get for free, and the color on the right is what you get for nothing. Alright, we got Joshua coming up, but first let's Helix this.
Oh, he did.
Now that is sack fodder they could use for later, so let's just make sure they don't just have it. Okay, shock this in. We'll use Joshua here. Forgot the Phoenix sound last time. Get rid of this Valkyrie and Garland. We need to find more solid answers. There's a Deadly Dispute. Shock in. They could just go straight to... okay, they're traversing. They find 1 Cauldron Familiar. Interesting. Play a land tapped. We'll attack in with Josh. Do we attack in? Yeah, attack in. See what our opponent does. They Deadly Rivalry. Yeah, so we couldn't have responded with the Vanishing Verse here. They go for the 40s. We'll let them take it. There's a Yigra. Right, with that in mind, I'm trying to think what our best option is. Is Whale better, or is another Joshua to dig? I'm going with another Joshua here to dig. We'll pump them, unfortunately. Get rid of these. Bring to light and a Edgar's good. If they have another Cauldron in the hand, though. Okay. Land. They're returning Yigra. Okay. Sephiroth. Sacrificing a Cauldron Familiar, draws a card. Traverse, yep, they have the full combo there. Very well played, sir. So, we need more hate off the top. I'm considering the push, but I don't think it works here. Those you aren't aware of the combo, if Yigra, either of all is out, you have a Cauldron Familiar in your graveyard and 1 on the field, you have infinite drain. So, this hand is perfect. So, Calling Ritual kind of wrecks these decks because they can't even transfer it all into food. So there's a Cauldron Familiar. Detention Sphere also hits perfect in a way. Oh wait, there's an Oven. So let's play another land here. We are not going... We don't have blue, obviously, for the Detention Sphere, so we'll just wait. Another Cauldron Familiar. There's blue, so... Shock in. I'm considering the Detention Sphere, but I think the best bet here is just to hit the Calling Ritual.
Try again.
So they are going to just use a bunch of their things here. We get 2 mana and we just let that mana go. There's a Scavenger's Talent. Leveled up to level 2. So let's bring to light here. I'm going to go with Unmoored Ego.
Try again.
Immediately to just take out the Cauldron Familiars. Because once the Cauldron Familiars are gone, if you look at their deck, they literally only have Sephiroth, Yigra, and the birds. They can't even establish... I don't even think they have enough to flip a Sephiroth. There's Sephiroth off the top. second Scavenger's Talent. So we'll play a land tapped, Detention Sphere.
Bye.
Take out both Scavenger's Talents. You activate the Hive Tyrant to attack for 6. Exile the Culling Ritual. On our turn, I consider my options, but I think the best one here, we're just going to go for Bring to Light, grab our boy.
Reload.
With the reload, we find removal, life gain, and removal. So immediately shock in and Helix.
Oh, he did.
Pass it back. Our opponent just concede, seeing that we've ripped their deck apart. Good game, sir. Okay, match 2. So this match is kind of a PSA here. Keep a bit of a slow hand, but we don't have green, but that's fine. This is basically a PSA because I recently played the mono red Prowess deck, and I've been playing it for fun, casually.
Oh, he did.
And it's been doing a lot of good work. So seeing the Izzet version here at full kind of power is, well, honestly quite terrifying. So, shocking in here. I'm going to unmoored Ego. And I'm going to I immediately know what this is. So I'm going to go with Corey, Steel Cutter, and take it out. So we look at the deck here. This is literally, well, it's kind of the standard list pretty much with just a slightly better mana base. So we take out the Steel Cutters. There's a sleight of hand. There's another Swift Spear. There's another Consider. That's truly what's kind of terrifying about this deck, is just how consistent and how good it is. Another Burst Lightning to deal us damage. So we've took out their key piece and they're still insanely good here. So we're going to play Edgar.
I always come back.
Stock Up is just such a good card. There is, though, one problem with this whole thing. There's a Stormcatcher's Talent. Burst Lightning on Edgar. They go in for the swing. Another Burst Lightning on Edgar. Edgar dies, but he always comes back. We are on 7. We get a tap land, which is fine, so we will pass back. We need to see what they do on their turn. There's a Stock Up. Problem is, right, if they find Monstrous Rage or something, they pretty much kill us here. But we also have to take out the Dreadhorde Arcanist here. Oh, there's Slick Shot, which is another bad one. So that's Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
We're going to block here. Gain 1 back, take 3. So on our turn now, we can Bring to Light. We can't really gain life, but I think our best bet is to just hit the board wipe.
Oh, he did.
We stabilize on 5, but we just need him to not hit a bunch of creatures. But they hit another Slick Shot into Stock Up. Yeah, this match felt like we just could not win this. And yeah, this this is a great example of the deck here. So we bring in the sideboard pieces, more removal, and a Culling Ritual. We just try to slow the deck down. After playing Koi Steelcutter in the less efficient mono red version of this deck, and still crushing it, like I made a version with a sideboard that pivots into burn and still crushes it, even with people sideboarded for aggro and burn. I genuinely am not sure if, well, for paper investment, I don't think Koi Steelcutter is a safe bet. I think we are going to probably see excuse me, a pivot towards a pretty bad format. I could honestly see it becoming a problem in the future. Right, so we play this. We got a Deafening Silence here. So what we want... Deafening Silence is great and terrible at the same time, because the problem with Story Steelcutter, it doesn't say non-creature. So what will happen is they play like a Prowess creature and a cantrip like this, and they will get exactly what they need, which is another Prowess Monk. Because, you know, as long as this deck does not just consistently hit the perfect thing every time. We're going to play the Ancient Cornucopia here because it does gain us life. So they go for their Consider while they are tapped out. No, we don't do it when they're tapped out. That was probably a mistake. Actually, no, we're waiting for them to use a non-creature spell here. Yeah, there's a Monstrous Rage. So in response to the Monstrous Rage, we will
Oh, he dead.
gain 5 life, killing the Swift Spear. We are going to take a pretty big beat here, but we do have the Culling Ritual. But we might want to just go with Bring to Light here, or the Supreme Verdict, which we do.
Oh, he dead.
Which slows them down, does not end them. There's a stock up, so at least we know now, unless they get land Swift Spear. No, they don't. Okay, with that done, let's Bring to Light and grab a... Is this a Reborn or a Supreme? I think this is a Supreme matchup, because Supreme gives us access to the cards we've already cast. At the same time, also could give us a double Culling Ritual in case they can pull out some bullshit. There's a Slick Shot, so we can block that for days because they can only cast the one non-creature spell, which is a Koi Steel Cutter. Right, 2 Steel Cutters is enough for us to hit a panic button here. But first things first, we're going to Bring to Light, discard this Culling Ritual, not gain life. Now, here's the fun thing about this. If you don't select a creature here, you will not be able to cast it. Remember that if you're using Deafening Silence. So, we got Niv, enters.
Reload.
We only hit 2, which is unfortunate, but we do have 24 life here. We have 2 blockers, which are pretty hard to deal with. They go for the Flood more, so definitely grabbing Supreme was the right call. Bouncing Niv is an interesting choice, because I don't understand why they've done that. I also attack in and get aggressive here because they can't kill us with their current board. There's a 3rd Steel Cutter into another Slick Shot show off. So now this board presence, they have no creatures on the board. It is time to Culling Ritual. I would like to point out that even through a hate piece, they have achieved an insane amount of stuff here. Right, with this, we just gain life back, grab a ton of mana, and they concede to that. So yeah, I would like to point out that even through a stacks piece, the Koi Steel Cutter deck made 12, 13 power with a spell restriction that stops them from doing the thing they're meant to do. And I've experienced that multiple times. I've experienced it where, like, I genuinely believe Koi Steel Cutter was a design mistake. I think it should not have given haste. And it should have been only on your turn for other purposes. Right, we don't have a hate piece here, but we can't go lower than 5. They've kept a full 7, so this one has already kind of got away from us. There's a Swift Spear. Play land tapped. On our opponent's turn, next Swift Spear. Another land. Storm Chaser's Talent. Right, Lightning Helix.
Oh, he dead.
Giving us a bit more life. Opponent's turn. Commander faces Carcassonne. Hits us down to 13. Play a land tapped, pass it back. Commander cases first Carcassonne again. Another Swift Spear, so the 3rd Swift Spear again. Attack in, Lightning Helix. Gets countered. Oh no, no counter. Good thing we went for
Oh, he dead.
the one that didn't count. Right, play this land, play the Ancient Cornucopia. Yes, play the Ancient Cornucopia, holding up either the veto or the push as required. You've got to watch this auto tapper. It will deliberately mess you up multiple times here. They go straight into combat. When they go for the Monstrous Rage here, we're going to use a Fatal Push. Oh no, just a Burst of Lightning. So we'll veto that to gain 2 life.
Nope.
We go down to 6. Problem is, right, they probably have... So let's go Maelstrom Pulse, kill that, pass the turn back. They definitely have something to fudge out our Bring to Light here, so we need them to do a tap out or fully go for it. There's a Steel Cutter, going to combat. We will Fatal Push,
Oh, he dead.
take out the Etchings of Kumano. We draw Edgar, but we got to try a Bring to Light here, gain 2 life. They definitely have something. Yep, there's a Mystical Dispute, which is another spell that gives them some insane coverage to stay alive here. Slick Shot hits us down to 7. We find Edgar, we'll gain life, go up to 9. Play a land tapped. We've got to pray it's enough, except we know full well. Oh, they level 2. Returning a Consider, hitting us down to 8. We just find lands. Alright, Consider. And we're dead. There's no other way out of this. Consider into this. Slick Shot is such a good card. I do think this deck is going to become the next menace of the format. If you want super powered like kills here, take this deck. It's going to crush everyone. If you have the full wildcards, do it. Alright, final match for this video. Let's see how we do with this version of the deck for fun. Again, the deck just loves giving us the unmoored egos in the opening 7, so let's keep it. Oh, Fraven. So this is either humans or... Oh, Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, so this is straight up humans. Okay, let's shock in. Let's bounce the Fraven, just buy some time. Oh. Replay that Fraven, replay a Leon. Oh, okay, is this just weenies? Mono white weenies? Interesting. We'll get an Ancient Cornucopia down. Gideon Blackblade. Wow, this is a blast from the past. I actually loved Gideon Blackblade back in the day. I used to play Boros Prison. Alright, so let's Garland, gain life, play land tapped. We're going to Wall of the Unforgotten again, bounce Gideon.
Try again.
So they've just got to replay Gideon, which will take the whole turn. We can then at least block with Garland. Yep, there's Gideon replayed. Gives... I'm assuming indestructible. Yep, indestructible to the Fraven. Gets a counter, they swing in. I will block here. I want to keep my life total fairly healthy. Oh, Clarion. Clarion's amazing. So we'll play Gideon. Play Niv, reload. We'll grab the Temperature Sphere. 2 ways to kill Gideon. Combine that with our Clarion on the board. There's a Loyal Pegasus. I am scared of a Brave the Elements here. Oh, there, yep, call it. Protection from black, so we can't block. So we go down to 4. They could have another Brave the Elements here, which would be quite scary. So let's just go with Clarion for the key purpose of gaining life. Yep, they do have a Brave. So in response, we will Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
Because we're going to key thing here, gain life at the same time. Attack Gideon, gain 6, go up to 12. Second Gideon Blackblade. They will give lifelink to the Fraven, up to 30. Play a land, we will Detention Sphere.
Bye.
Take care of the Luminant, because that's the one pumping, and they'll concede to that. It's a good thing we got the board right when we did, or we would have been crushed. Alright, Counterspells and Valkyrie are a bit slow here. We'll bring in our Fatal Pushes and try it like that. Man, I miss playing Gideons. I used to play Gideon Chandra Control, where it was basically like, oh, could that deck still work, I wonder, with the current influx of cheap cantrips? Hey, there's Valia. So, let's push Valia.
Oh, he did.
Because we want to make sure. Hushbringer, interesting. So is this mono white taxes? It's an interesting take on the deck if it is. Another Gideon Blackblade. Gonna give life vigilant, sorry, because it already has lifelink. Play a tapped, play an Ancient Cornucopia. Gideon is going to be ready to vindicate a permanent if they want to. Adunto Vanguard, more stuff that survives. So, I think our best bet here is to go for... Yeah, let's go for the Bring to Light. And I think our best bet is to just get the Supreme Verdict. Is it the Supreme Verdict the best option? Looking at everything, I would say, yeah, Supreme. Actually, Supreme is better here because Supreme is a blocker they can't kill, but also has protection from anything they want to use. In hindsight, maybe not in the scenario would have been best, but It does put a dampener on a lot of their attacks. So they give indestructible to the Dauntless Bodyguard. We will block the Gideon. They can pump, actually. So let's block the Evanto. They can actually pump the board here. There's a giant killer, which can't kill Supreme. Right, let's bring to light here. Discard the... discard the Joshua. We will gain a life. And I think our best bet here is to Deafening Clarion. Because even if they... So they were going to... Dauntless, yep. To give Indestructible to the Hushbringer. Which is fine. Because we still have an attack here. We should have attacked... Why didn't I attack there? I'm an idiot. I should have attacked the Gideon to at least gain 5 life. Why did I... Oh, it would still have died to Hushbringer. Yeah, because it's not indestructible. Duh. No, wait, it was 1. What was I doing? Yeah. I think I just threw this match. We'll block the Gideon. They don't activate. Interesting. Okay, they play the Giant Killer again. We don't have the red now to activate the Deafening Clarion, so we're going to attack in with the Supreme. They let the Gideon die. So let's just hit with the Supreme Verdict. They will keep the Adanto alive, lose everything else. Attack in, put us down to 3. Selfless Spirit, and another Gideon Blackblade. Yep, we cannot beat them because we drew red too late. Yeah. As I said there, this was purely on me just playing like an idiot. Why in the hell? Yeah, I'm tilted here, you can tell, because I look at it and go, yeah. This Mono White Weenie deck just drew like 12 things that protected from our removal. So we're going to mulligan, keep these, get rid of that, and play it down and just go straight for Cornucopia. Giant Killer, play land tapped. Selfless Spirit, so we won't be able to kill their board, that's fine. Play the Ancient Cornucopia, because life gain is going to be relevant here. They play Thalia, and Dauntless Bodyguard to protect the Thalia. So with that in mind, let's tap this and pass it back. We will hold up the Lightning Helix here, and we'll use it on the Thalia to force them to pop one of their creatures and we'll gain 5 life. Oh, they let Thalia die, interesting. They must have another one. Yep. Well, that's fine with me, because we'll just go with a 6 mana Bring to Light here. And we'll just grab a Reborn to get more options. We're just going to grind through everything they have here.
Reload.
Oh yeah, Detention Sphere and a bunch of creatures. They have spec'd to take out removal, and we have drawn the creature side of our deck this time. Oh no, the Giant Killer killed our thing. Okay, puts us down to 14. On our turn, we'll shock in. We'll play this Detention Sphere. Gain 2 life.
Bye.
Get rid of Thalia. And then we can pass it back, holding up a Vanishing Verse in response. Whatever they do on their turn. Oh, they pump. So in response, let's hit this.
Bye.
We gain 2 life, they give Indestructible. Oh no, your thing's in the graveyard. But we did that to gain 2 life, to make your attack pointless. Play another one of those guys. Play a Wandering Mind, gain 2 life. Have a blocker now. Still on 13 life, because Cornucopia is a busted magic card. Play a second Cornucopia, to say, yes, you're not going to have any luck here with us, friend. Play another Wandering Mind to stay on 13, draw again. Find Bring to Light, which will be 10 life off a Niv Mizzet. Yeah, I can never abandon Cornucopia. Yes, they use their entire turn to tap down our 2 blockers and hit us for 2. Excellent. So on our turn, we will just Bring to Light. And we will gain 10 life. Yep, and they see the writing on the wall. Good game, sir.